Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with another Xbox Game Pass weekly quest guide. So we've got another brand new quest today to work on. This is going to be in the game 7 Days to Die. This is worth 250 rewards points. We need to kill 2 zombies within the game before next Tuesday the 27th. And this game is available on cloud gaming, so if you want to play it that way you can. I'm going to be playing it here on my Series S console as usual. So let's go ahead and get that game started up, and this will probably take you about 5 to 10 minutes to finish up. We're going to start by pressing the menu button like it says on screen there, and we're going to be changing some of the default settings for the game to make it a little bit easier for us. But let's go down to New Game, and we'll select that. And you can choose whichever character you like here. It doesn't really matter because it's a first-person game, so you're not really going to see your character too much. We're going to choose Local Game. And then you can leave the game world as Navezgane, which I believe is the default here. Let's go down to Local Game Options and press A. And then press A on Standard Options. Make sure the difficulty setting on the top here is set to Scavenger, which is the easiest difficulty. You can change the zombies to Never Run so that they don't run after you. That'll make it a little easier. Set the enemy aggression on normal, and then I changed the daylight length to 18, but that shouldn't make too much difference. After you've got those settings set that way, press B. We're going to go down to modded options and press A on that. And I changed the enemy memory to 30 here so that they could not pay attention to me after a few seconds. Enemy spawning, you could set this at medium or high. I went with medium. And then block durability, change that down to 25. That'll make harvesting a little bit easier. And then you can pretty much leave everything else the same and just press B to go back to the local game options. And then everything else is fine here, so just press B one more time, and then we'll go ahead and start the game. So we've set this up just about as easy as we can. And you can set your name entry to whatever you like there. I just punched in the letter Y a bunch of times and pressed A to say OK and get it started. So this is going to be a little bit random. Your level is not going to look exactly like my level because the game does build a bit of a random environment each time. But the method that we go about getting the 2 kills that we need to get will be basically the same. So you could be out in the snow, it could be an environment like this. You'll probably have a building that's nearby, maybe an old car. So it'll look a little bit like this, but maybe a little bit different too. So move your cursor down to the continue option there and press A, and then we'll have to do that one more time to get past these little tutorial messages. So what you want to do first thing is go over and find some grass. So just move over to the grass, and then you're going to hit your right trigger to punch it, and that should give you 2 fibers. And you'll see 2 fibers plus 2 at the bottom right corner of your screen, and that's actually all we need. We're trying to build an axe, and we need some materials to do that. The next thing we need is wood, so find a tree that's nearby. It could be a big tree, it could be a tiny little one, or something like this. Just move up to it and start punching it for a few seconds, and you should get the wood that you need for the stone axe that we're going to build. And then the third thing we need is some stones or some rock. So move up to some sort of rock that you'll find nearby. It might be tiny, it might be a huge one like this, and just keep punching it until you see 5 rocks appear at the lower right corner of the screen. So I think that was my 3rd one there. There's a 4th one, and we're just getting one more. Okay, so I should have 5 rocks in my possession now, so that's everything we need. So we're going to hit the view button on our controller, and that's going to bring up the in-game menu, and then we're going to hit the right bumper to go over to crafting. So you may see the stone axe on the left side of this crafting menu. If you're not seeing it, go up to tools and traps, which looks like this little wrench and screwdriver, and click that. But you may be seeing it by default, so look on the left side and find stone axe, and then press A to select that. So you'll see it on the right side of the screen, and as long as you were able to collect the materials that I mentioned, it should have enough numbers under the have column here for you to make one of these, and you should be able to select craft. So just press A to start crafting that. As soon as you craft the stone axe, it'll take a couple of seconds, but you'll probably get an achievement here, so you can use this for your daily achievement quest for getting an achievement in a Game Pass game. So we've crafted the axe, and that's the main thing we need in order to kill some zombies. So what you want to do now is go down into your inventory section here, press A on the stone axe, and then we're going to drag it down into our quick inventory at the bottom of the screen. You can put it in this far left spot, and that'll actually drop it right into your hand. So we're just going to press B to close the menu out, and now we've got our axe. So we can move out into the world now and start looking for some of those zombies. So you can also move forward a little bit faster and sprint by clicking your left thumbstick, so that'll speed you up. But a couple of things to look at the lower left corner of the screen, you've got your health in red and your stamina in blue. So of course sprinting does use up some of your stamina. So does fighting with the zombies, so you'll have to do that coming up as well. And then of course if you get hit by the zombies, then you'll be losing some of your health at that point. So look for kind of a road like this that leads away from your house. And it might be a little, grassy track. It might be a road like this, but just start moving away from the building. And as you get kind of far away from the building, you should start to have some zombies that spawn around you. So it took me a minute to actually find one, but you can see one coming up in the distance here. And if you set that setting earlier to, high or very high, then you might have more zombies than I do. I set it to medium so that I'd just be kind of fighting one zombie at a time. But just move up to them and start hitting them with your stone axe that you made, and make sure that you hit them while they're on the ground until you get this little yellow icon. See how it says Y to search? Then that means you successfully killed them, and that's 1 out of your 2 that you need. So I did have to wander around a little bit more and to try to find the second zombie. I wasn't seeing another one on this road here. So I did a little bit of a turnaround and headed back towards the home that I had started by and was able to find one out there. Now, if you use your med kit, you can select that in your quick inventory, and then you can hit the left trigger. If you do heal yourself there, you'll get a second achievement, so you might want to save that one for a second day possibly, but that is the second achievement that I ended up getting during this playthrough. So if you get 2 damaged by the first zombie that you fight with, you might need to go ahead and heal and use the first aid kit to heal yourself and get that second achievement. So like I said, I just headed back down this path towards the house here, and I was able to find another zombie off to the side of the road. So I wish I could tell you specific spots where the zombies are always going to be, but it just kind of depends on how your world is set up and how they spawn in your world. But basically sticking to the paths and moving away from the initial house seems to be the best way to find some zombies pretty easily. And like I said, just make sure that you do get that yellow Y icon on them once they're on the ground. That'll give you kind of a confirmation of the kill. So that was my second confirmed kill right there. And another guy started coming after me, but I just backed away, and there you go. We've got the quest completed. So we can go ahead and hold down the Xbox button to turn that in and grab those 250 rewards points. So hopefully that worked out for everybody and you were able to build your stone axe and get your 2 kills that you needed. So thanks so much for watching. I'll have another Achievement of the Week guide coming out next week. We had a Bard's Tale guide come out just a little bit earlier today, so if you're looking for some more easy achievements for this week, that last Bard's Tale guide is out now and available on the Rewards Hunter channel. So thanks so much, everybody. I'll look forward to seeing you all in those future guides. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button here on YouTube and hit the bell for notifications. You can also find some helpful links in the description if you want to stay connected. Stay tuned for more Microsoft rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.